Scotty Smith, and this is Logan. If you guys are liking the content that you're finding, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and set the little notifications bell. And today we're going to keep on working on the 2-on-1 pass, so that 2-on-1 position to get to different passes. So we kind of went over this in previous videos, getting to here. So if you're not really sure, go back to the first video in this playlist and kind of start rewatching it. It should say knee stuff pass part 1, something along those lines. Now, when you get to here, you're starting to settle in. So just get back here. So like he's got butterfly guard. I can stretch my leg and rotate in. A lot of times guys will start like throwing that leg on your back. And if you like playing a stack pass type of game or a over-under, I call it a hug pass, you can really take advantage of that leg being on your back because you're not in really any trouble of the guy triangling you with his leg on the back because this one's kind of trapped. So if I do like passing that way, this arm can circle elbow and I'll gather this leg on my shoulder. If I can, sometimes you might grab the belt, and that's all kind of preference stuff. But once you get to here and you hug this guy's leg to your shoulder, you have it pinned in, this arm is now gonna go palm up and under that leg. And basically when I go palm up, I'm trying to keep his foot compressed to his butt. And once I do, I'm gonna hug everything to my chest. And then I'm gonna go shoulder heavy on his midsection and elevate my hips up and start beating around his knee. The pressure is what's gonna make him kind of want to give up the pass. This arm basically just blocks his guard from recovering, okay? So kind of settle in, have my position. Maybe I start knowing like, all right, I want to go for this kind of stack pass type of deal. So elbow in, anchor, under, hug everything to me. So everything's coming to my chest. I start making pressure forward. I get on my toes and I give him that shoulder pressure kind of right on that bottom rib. And now my left arm, so the one that's hugging this leg over here, is just a blocker to help hold his leg in space so I can beat my body around his knee and then towards his hip. So I kind of find my way around it and I just keep that pressure. Once I feel the tip of his knee, I know if he straightens his leg, I get the pass. And then I can start running him back and then start finishing with an underhook, maybe grab his collar. This arm, you need to be careful because if I stay here too much with my head and I don't stay like low to his hip, you can shoot a triangle on me. So this can happen, right? I don't want to get caught in that reverse triangle. But as long as your head's low, you're good. So keep your head heavy. Remember, this is a low, heavy pass. So you block around, I feel his knee, I beat it, I run his legs back, underhook, and then until I feel comfortable, I stay low. This arm's gonna come out, block his hip, and then solidify your side control. So just kind of start it. So everything's in tight, heavy. I roll my hip. Get this, yeah. 1, 2, heavy, shoulder pressure on that bottom rib. Walk around that knee. I feel the knee kind of popping out. Run my hips back. I can underhook, block, and get some nice shoulder pressure control on his chest, upper body area. Now, sometimes when you start elevating your hips, guys want to start like making a guard. So once I get to where I have his leg here and I'm hugging and I pop up to put that shoulder pressure, he'll start to maybe make a hook. Guys are always kind of like they don't have much of a choice except to put that leg in the middle. So if I circle this way, he put it on the outside. But when I make my pressure and I start coming up, he can't really get that leg to the outside. So his foot has to travel in between first. And this will happen, okay? And this is where the knee bar comes in, where you can use it to finish, where I run his hips back as I trap it. Cross your feet, keep your head low, still hug that leg. And then when I get to here, my knees are on the mat, but I'm elevating his foot with my legs. My knees open so that my hips can drop, so I can get the knee bar, okay? Now, what I like doing, just because I prefer to pass and kind of keep playing the game, is I use that to create pressure for the pass. So instead of dropping back his hips flat and then dropping my hip down and then just finishing there, a lot of times I just keep his legs straight as I walk my hips. So when I start running this, his leg's kind of trapped. I just keep it, and I kind of fall to my side a little bit. I just do this, and I keep running this leg back. Okay, now I'll start making a move. I'm driving my hip heavy, and then he'll start wanting to rotate that foot, and then I can circle my leg up and over and finish the same way. So, I'll just kind of run through everything.